Malaysia is one of the most developed countries in Southeast Asia. The country might be overshadowed by its neighbors Thailand when it comes to popularity. However, Malaysia is still quite a popular country with tourists. In 2019, the country received a record 26 million tourists. That's a lot of tourists considering the country has a population of a little over 30 million people. Some of the biggest tourist cities in the country include Kuala Lumpur, Georgetown, Malacca, Kota Kinabalu, Ipoh and Putrajaya, among others. Malaysia has been a tourism hotspot for years thanks to its smart marketing campaigns, well-developed infrastructure, great history, culture, natural beauty, including beautiful beaches and more. Also, tourists love shopping, and the many malls and shopping centers in the big cities attract a lot of people. In this video, we'll be taking a look at some of the top tourist attractions in one of the biggest cities in Malaysia, the Federal Territory of Kuala Lumpur. Stay tuned and watch. Before we begin this video, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications and updates. That way, you'll never miss a video from us. With that said, let's not waste any more time and get right into today's content. The capital city of Malaysia, the Federal District of Kuala Lumpur, is the most populous city in the country with a population of around 2 million people. Kuala Lumpur is a diverse mix of ethnicities that include Tamil, Chinese, Malay, and indigenous inhabitants. The city is massive and spread over 200 square kilometers and now merges with neighboring suburbs to create a hub of activity and commerce. Tourism is obviously a central focus, and there are a huge variety of attractions for visitors to choose from, ranging from the more traditional to the more modern depending on your tastes. There are temples and mosques to reflect the diversity of the city, spectacular futuristic towers and skyscrapers, local markets and street food, and just about anything else you can imagine. Let's dive in and take a look. Visit the Petronas Towers. If you know a little about Malaysia, you probably can recognize the Petronas Towers. The Petronas Twin Towers are one of the most iconic sights in the world. They are the world's largest twin towers and feature postmodern architecture and style. They also feature Islamic designs thanks to the Muslim majority in Malaysia. Visitors flock here for the walk over the sky bridge that joins the two towers together, and you can admire the breathtaking views that stretch across the city of Kuala Lumpur. There's also an observation deck where you can take in sights of the entire city. There's also an aquarium and interactive science museum for kids inside the towers. Sample the local flavor. Like we said earlier, Malaysia is a mix of different ethnicities, and that mixture is well visible in the food and cuisine of the country. Nasi kandar, meaning mixed rice, is a cornerstone of Malaysian cuisine, and customers are given a plate of plain rice and can choose a variety of toppings and sauces to accompany it. Nasi kandar is based on Tamil dishes due to the high number of South Indian immigrants, and the sauces and gravies are heavy on curry powder and chili. Common Nasi kandar dishes include curried meat or seafood, as well as a vegetable component such as okra or Asian cabbage. If you happen to be in Kuala Lumpur, this is the perfect dish to try out. Get lost in Petaling Street, Chinatown. The old town of Kuala Lumpur, today Petaling Street and surrounding blocks, are known as Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown, a swirling mess of shops and stalls that come together to form a bargain hunter's paradise. Fake designer goods, dirt cheap prices depending on your negotiating skills, and delicious old world restaurants make this a great place to wander for half a day. Alive by day or by night, look out for the beautiful street art that can be found on the side streets here, and make sure to pop into the landmark Hindu temple, Sri Mahamariamman Temple, or the Sinsi Isya Taoist Temple, among the oldest in Kuala Lumpur. Visit Kuala Lumpur's renowned bird park. Although Kuala Lumpur is a megacity, there's plenty of green space where you can observe the nature and wildlife. Whether you're an avid twitcher or not, you're sure to enjoy this fascinating 21-acre bird park in Kuala Lumpur. Thousands of birds live here, many of them happily wandering free in the parklands, enjoying the trees, flowing rivers, and lush greenery. It's essentially a walk-in aviary where visitors and wildlife happily coexist. It's nature's oasis in the big city. There are over 300 species of birds here, including cockatoos, storks, and the biggest pigeons in the world. The colorful and majestic hornbills are a real highlight. We could easily spend hours watching them go about their daily lives. If you'd like to get closer to the animals, you can do this at the feeding stations or during the regularly scheduled daily shows and performances. For many people, it ends up being one of the most memorable things to do in Kuala Lumpur. You might not expect this, but being so near all these birds is something extraordinary. This in conjunction with the natural surroundings. The ticket prices to enter the park might be a bit high, but this is one attraction you shouldn't miss. Experience the magic of a Firefly's night cruise. This is an otherworldly experience that transports you what feels like a million miles away from the hectic streets of Kuala Lumpur. You travel to the picturesque village of Kampung Kuantan, where you can explore an 18th century fortification, Fort Altingsburg, and spot some of the incredible wildlife that make the surrounding area their home, including the seldom seen silverleaf monkeys. The highlight of your time here, however, will be the evening boat cruise along the banks of the village. Not only can you witness a truly spectacular golden sunset, but you also pay a visit to one of the world's most significant firefly colonies. These lightning bugs put on quite a show as you glide along the water in their midst. Their glow lights up the night sky in an astonishing way. Having a fresh seafood meal on the boat among the fireflies is the cherry on top of the cake. Tempt your taste buds at the Jalan Alor Kuala Lumpur Food Street. Chaotic, slightly touristy, and famously delicious, the Jalan Alor Kuala Lumpur Food Street is an institution, a world away from the glossy malls and apartment towers. As the sun sets, the street comes alive with all manner of Asian food. You simply have to make up your mind amongst so many delicious options. The perfect place to chat with other travelers or mingle with locals over a beer, the entire street is one beautiful, crazy, photogenic mess of hawker stands, all vying for your attention. This is the Malaysia you wanted to see, and it's a place you will end up returning to time and time again. Go for a relaxing aromatherapy massage and full-body treatment. Kuala Lumpur is one of the best destinations to get a break from your tiresome, stressful life. While you are in this big, bustling city, you might want to relax yourself and go for a full-body treatment or massage. Well, you're in luck. There's plenty of relaxation options, including a luxury spa treatment. Trust us, by the time you leave the spa, you'll be so relaxed that you'll feel like you're walking on air. It's a joy for both body and mind, leaving you invigorated and ready for more sightseeing. Start with a full-body scrub to exfoliate and cleanse your skin before getting a full-body mask to detox your skin all over. The treatment ends with a glorious hour of traditional Malay massage using therapeutic oils that have healing properties. Whether or not this is something you believe, there's no denying how soothing the massage is or how aromatic the oils are. Gentle pressure on reflex points relieves tension in the body. It's the perfect antidote to travel stress-free. Shop up a storm at the Pavilion Mall. When you're in Kuala Lumpur, you might want to do a lot of shopping. A luxury shopping destination with over 550 retail outlets and restaurants, the Pavilion Mall is fascinating for its grandiose design, central location in Bukit Bintang, and to watch at the fashionistas running around spending their hard-earned ringgits. Popular with Asian tourists, if you are around any holidays, head to their central atrium, which will undoubtedly be decked out in an insane amount of decorations, and there is often a pretty decent schedule of free events and performances to draw you in. A temple of consumerism and a great place to get lost for a few hours. Well guys, these are just a few things that you can do in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Remember, Kuala Lumpur is a massive city with a lot to offer. You'll never get bored if you visit. That's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching this video.